On this edition of the program, we're speaking with the member representing Obudu Bekwara Obanliku Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. And of course, we want to hear from him what his experience has been in the 10th Assembly and of course his interface with his constituent and what is the bigger picture regarding what he has set out to do for his people. So I have here with me Honorable Peter Akmankeya. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Beatrice.
All right. So we are super excited to see that Cross River State has very vibrant representation. But for you being a first-time member, how was it and how has it been for you so far?
Well, as a first-timer, you know, you always prepare to learn. And I think we are learning. We are doing our best to represent our constituents who sent us here.
Okay.
You know, if not, but not for them, we won't be here
to
represent them. So I'm doing my best. It's a learning process too, where we are trying to represent, trying to learn how the National Assembly works.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, I don't think we are doing badly. You are a journalist, investigative journalist in that matter, so you can do your findings and judge us whether we are doing badly or not. When
it comes to Cross River North, you know, there's a whole lot a lot of permutations, a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of narratives that have been, you know, pushed out there by the people. One of the latest is the fact that yourself, Honorable Gofio, and Senator Jarigbe are planning to come to the All Progressive Congress. Okay. So we've been waiting to hear that happen, but every year will come and go, nothing. So is there any plan of such at the front burner of your aspiration?
I should be asking you as an investigative journalist, what is the findings of your investigation on that matter?
We've not gotten the facts. So that's why I want to ask you directly.
Politics is all about interests,
okay,
alignments, and realignments. What matters is your constituents, or your constituency where you come from. What matters is the interest of Cross River State.
Okay.
How we'll be able to attract the dividends of democracy back to our people. That's what matters.
Okay.
You said you've heard, and I believe that if you say so, it's rumor. If we're actually defecting, we'll come out and announce at the appropriate time.
Okay.
Discussions are ongoing. We'll certainly let it out if we make up our minds.
If it's going to be possible or not.
Defection is not something you just wake up to do. We have to consult with our people.
Okay.
So looking at the situation of things, especially as it affects our party, PDP, we are discussing with our people.
Okay.
They are the ones who have the power. If they say we should switch, we will.
Okay.
Once their interest is protected.
All right. What would you say has been your greatest accomplishment so far?
Well, I will put it back to you. If you have not done that, I want you to take your team around.
Okay.
Our second year anniversary in office is supposed to be on the 13th, but my birthday is on the 13th of. It's supposed to be on the 13th of June. But my birthday is on the 13th of July.
July, okay.
So I want to combine the two together.
Okay.
I will invite you on your team.
Definitely.
Come around. We'll go around the federal constituency, take you to our projects. You see those that are ongoing, you see those that have been completed, you see, and we're even going to initiate new ones.
Okay.
So I think that the answer to what I've done for my constituents, you answer them. But I think so far, we have projects littered here and there.
Okay.
Some have been completed, some are ongoing, some will be commissioned during this period. I'm telling you, both roads, schools, health centers, and all of that. Those projects are ongoing. Okay,
so if you're just tuning us, this is Inside Cross River, and of course today we are reaching you from the office of the member representing Obudu Bekwara Obanliku in the House of Representatives, and we are here to have a chat with him. You know, we are first of all Cross Riverians before any political interest, so reach out to every single Cross Riverian to find out how they are bringing the dividends of democracy to the people of Cross River. All right, so let's talk about the general notion ahead of 2027. We've seen from the flank of the All Progressive Congress an organization that was birthed a few months ago, and of course we've seen their track record so far. We've seen their General Assembly, and they are determined to reclaim Cross River North, because currently Cross River North is in the hands of opposition according to them. You have the PDP. So, and then from your own standpoint, do you think you're going to come back in the 11th Assembly?
Well, Beatrice, power comes from God.
Okay.
If we have not learned a lesson from the last election, then we will never learn. It is only God who has absolute power to give to whoever he wishes as it pleases him. So to aspire is normal.
So you got here by divine intervention?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
To aspire is normal.
Okay.
But whoever God wants to be in that position, what if we don't live up to 2027? Who knows whether, for those of us who are Christians, we are hoping that one day, very soon, Jesus will come. What if Jesus comes before 2027? So, yes, people have the right to aspire and run for offices. You granted me one interview some few days ago with my friend, my friend and brother, Martin Ewin.
Okay.
I listened to the interview. He said some things in that interview that are contradictory to some point. He said, in our play, you asked him why they lost election, the last general election, and he told you for the House of Reps that we respect zoning. Okay. If you look at our zoning, Obekwara had House of Reps for 12 years. 12 years, yeah. Obudu have had it for 8 years. Obaniku now, if I finish these 4 years, I'm just completing 8 years. Then Bekwara already ahead of 12 years. So the Obaniku man will complete 12 years of the zoning. So you're not only doing 8 years, you're doing 12 years? No. That's all. Honorable Frankada, right? Honorable Frankada has done 4 years. 4 years, okay. So the Obaniku man will do the 12 years Bekwara have done. Okay. And then it goes to Obudu. Okay. So if he say we respect zoning, and the reason why Honorable Legon lost was because the people wanted a change. We have a rotational arrangement, and then the Obaniku man is just there, not up to 2 years. He has gone to declare for it. How does he respect the zoning now? He doesn't. And so I feel that at the end of these 4 years, I will present a scorecard to my people. Like I do last year, at 1 year in office, I went home, called all the stakeholders together, presented a scorecard of what I've done in 1 year. I will do same. It's just that this time around it may not be June, but I'm shifting to July just to combine it with my birthday. And at the end of 4 years, if my people find me worthy and they want me to come back, they will support me. So people can aspire. I didn't say if I'm in the House of Reps, nobody should aspire to go to the House of Reps. But our people back home they know our zoning arrangement. Okay. And it is that zoning arrangement. There's some of these people preaching about this zoning. They supported Lagos to do third term to make Bekwara have 16 years in the House of Reps. And they said the Obaniku people didn't have the votes to go to House of Reps. That if this rotation, Obudu will continue to have it and Bekwara and Obudu will be out. Today, they are talking about zoning. The zoning that they did not respect. Our people are not foolish now. The social media has come. Everything you do is recording. This interview now, somebody can keep it and remind me 10 years ago. So to say people are running for office, of course, if your office is not important, people will not run for it now. But at the end of the day, the people will judge. Some of these people have held offices in the past. So we can check and see what they have done and what we are doing. By the grace of God, we are hopeful. We haven't heard them telling you that God has written their name in the National Assembly. Tomorrow is plenary. They can come and resume plenary tomorrow if they want. So, so we have. It's good to aspire. Okay. It's good. It's not good to be desperate about your aspiration. We have a history of how we do elections in our place. It's just like the governorship of the state. When the South takes, the Central takes, the North takes. It goes like that. So we do the House of Reps election in our federal constituency. Based on that rotation, the second term we're supposed to go to Obanliko. Yes, Bekwara have done 12 years now. By the agreement. Some of these people were supporting Bekwara to do 16 years. Was there a specific agreement to that effect? We have been doing it. When it goes here, is there an agreement? Some of the people you interviewed yesterday, I listened to them, they told you that we have this agreement in place. It's a gentleman agreement now. It can't be a written agreement. But what if they come out to say? What if they come out to say that agreement is not binding? How is it not binding? We have followed it now. We have followed it. Is it now that it's not binding? But it has to be binding. Change is constant. No, it has to be binding. Our people are not foolish. I heard them telling you that if you put federal house in Bekwara now, it will not work. It is because they have taken 12 years. Okay. They told you that holding positions is empowerment. When you empower, I heard them, they said, when you empower somebody, you allow the person to do 2 terms. So why are they in a hurry? I have not even done 2 years in my first term. They have declared for this position again. So you can see the contradictions some of these people put up. Power is not all about you. Okay. It's about your people. It's about service. It's about the belief your people have in you. You don't You don't force power.
Okay.
You don't just sit down and begin to assume that you want to hold. Like I said, you said they want to reclaim, they want to do this. I don't want to go into that. But the last election should teach us that the electorates are powerful. And there's power in the ballot.
All right.
And that power comes from God.
Okay.
Nobody gave me a chance.
All right, so
if you want to talk out the chance to be in the National Assembly, I was not considered.
So how did you get here?
But it's just by the grace of God and by the support of my people. It's just by the support of my people.
And the grace of God.
Yes.
All right, that's interesting. We have seen a whole lot of defections to the All Progressive Congress. What would you say is responsible for that?
Well, like I said, politics is about alignments and realignments, and it's about interest. Wherever it favors your interest, you go. I'm not a party chairman. I don't know why we have had a situation where even governors are defecting. They have their reasons. Like you talked about defect. If today now I'm ready to defect, I will call a meeting and say I want to defect, and these are my reasons for defecting. Okay. Yes, I will say I've not been in talks with political parties on the way forward.
Why have you not defected yet?
I'm still consulting.
So for how long is this consultation going to take place?
How long is it going to take me with my people? We are still consulting. I didn't come here by my power. I came here by my people. So I owe them a responsibility to let them know this and see reasons with them. Allow them the opportunity to express themselves and see whatever decision we are going to take. The decision is not about us, it's about the people. Whatever decision we are going to take in future is beneficial to all of us. So
I can see that this togetherness, there's this collective involvement between you, Senator representing Cross River North, and of course the member Yalagoja Federal Constituency. You people are a team and all of that. But some people are saying that some of you, for you and Honorable Gofio, that you don't have a mind of your own, that the senator is actually controlling all of your steps and all of that. And they're saying it's impossible for you to defect on your own. The defection has to be collective. How true is that?
You are a journalist now. Those are rumors. People say in the street now. You don't bring street rumors into serious politics now. How is the senator controlling us? The senator is playing his politics. Yes, we work together. We are playing our politics. How has he controlled us?
Okay, so but I saw
people
that
will settle it. Senator is a public
you had
figure.
some issues of recent. What was responsible for that?
Even husband and wife in the house, there are issues. They actually, even children, parents with their children, they have issues. Normally, it is normal that there will be one or two
So can you not categorically say that
we didn't have any issues?
The PDP is back together as a team.
We didn't have any issues. We didn't have any issues. Let me clear the air on that. We never had any issues. If of course, if there are one or two disagreements, maybe divergent interests and all of that, we'll sit down as one family and resolve. Whatever issues that people are speculating he had was the removal of our state chairman. Today he's been reinstated. He's the state chairman, and all stakeholders are on board in PDP to support him. So what are the issues? Which party, which family does not have issues? Every family has issues. It's how you resolve your issues that matters. So to speculate that Senator is the one controlling Gofio, it's not true. We work together as a team. We share opinions, we share ideas.
But you have a mind of your own, you take your own decisions
and all of that. The Senator has not in any way tried to influence, to the best of my knowledge, to influence me on any decision I take. He has not, to be very fair. So people can speculate and say a lot of things. Even me, people say a lot of things about me that are not true. So if you want to look at that, we are public figures. So people will say things.
That's interesting. So, we have this impression, according to you, that you are here by the election of grace and by the support of your people. So in these 2 years, in what way would you say that your people have been able to lend a voice to your representation in the House of Representatives?
If you go around our projects, as I am now, I can list some to you. I'm building a primary school in Bete, in Bekwara. I'm building a primary school in Upepa, in Bekwara. I'm building a primary school in Ububaye, in Bekwara. I'm building a primary school in Bejaba, in Obudu. I'm building a primary school in Otugwa, in Obudu. I'm building a primary school in Utanga, in Obanliku. I'm building a primary school in Bendi, in Obanliku. I'm building a primary school in Kubumbete, in Obanliku. I'm renovating some health center, the one in Keti, my village, where I come from. Charity begins from home. And then I'm renovating the primary school in Utugwa, the primary health center in Utugwa. And then I don't want to talk of solar lights, a lot of things, even employment. I have given employment. Or I'm not one of those who, if people go on to social media and write, what is he doing, I begin to respond. Like I said, every anniversary in office, I give a scorecard. And I think, so most of these things I do, I don't just jump with those projects. I discuss with my leaders. I discuss with my constituents. Where do we need this primary school? Like the primary school I built in a paper.
Okay.
Government has never done anything in that school before.
Okay.
I just went, where can I situate this primary school? And they said, look, this primary school is in bad shape. And I took a school block that the work is ongoing. Like the one in Bubaye, the same thing. So I'm very regular at home with my people. I sit down with them, we eat together, we drink together, we share ideas. The boreholes I've built, I discuss with people. There's one borehole I built in Obudu Market. I discovered that the whole of that Obudu Market, there was no water, there was no toilet. Those women, they come and struggle to get daily bread, struggle to sell and feed. They still don't have where, in case anybody is pressed. I went there. They told me that was their challenge. I built a borehole there for them. They said they were stealing some of their items at night. I put solar lights there for them. So I'm in constant touch with my people. Go and find out about me. I'm one representative who has relationship all around. Cyclist Union, Transport Union, Barbers Association, widows, whatever you call it. I relate with everybody because where I am today is by the grace of God, and it's by the support of all these people. Power offices should rather make us humble. I'm not perfect. It is not easy as a first timer to say, but we believe that by the grace of God, we will stabilize and things will be better. By the time we finish our 4 years, people should judge us in 4 years. I will list out all the employments I've given as a first timer. I will list out all the projects I've facilitated as a first timer. I will list out the empowerments I've done. I will list out quite a number of things. And then, like I said, our people should be able to judge. Okay.
All right. So beyond the party, we are all Crossivarians, right? So what is your relationship like with other members of the House of Reps who are from other parties?
Very cordial.
Okay.
I relate even with the governor, even with the deputy governor, members of the House of Assembly, my colleagues in the National Assembly. We are very cordial. What matters is Cross River State.
Sure.
Assuming, God forbid, anything happens now that all of us have to go home, we are going back to Cross River. So the interest of Cross River first. So we have to support ourselves in any way we need to support. We have met with the governor. We have met with the governor as the National Assembly severally to discuss the way forward about Cross River. All of us, we attend those meetings, both those in PDP and those in APC, and all of that. It's for the interest of Cross River, and he's been very, very, very receptive to us, and he listens to us. So I think a party does not matter. This is governance.
Of course.
Whatever will bring the dividends of democracy, what we can attract from here to join what he's doing in the state, we support to see that Cross River gets better.
So in what way, I don't know, let's get your personal experience now. What would you say has challenged you the most as a House of Reps member representing your people in the National Assembly?
Well, you know, before now in our federal constituency, I don't want to say there was no representation, but our voices were not heard.
Okay.
You can see, I'm sure if my voice is not heard, you won't be here interviewing me today. You are an investigative journalist. Find out for yourself what we have done, what we are doing. What challenges me most is about our people. How do we bring the dividends of democracy to our people? How do we develop? You are aware, sometime this year, I was even petitioned to EFCC that I influenced some projects into the budget. That's the first time the projects were too much. Instead of commending me, is that not witchcraft? These are the same class of people who sit down and tell you they want to do this. It's their personal interest. We have given them opportunity before. We have supported them before to represent us or to hold one or two positions. What did they do? I challenge you now. I'm constructing roads in the federal constituency. I'm constructing roads. This 2025 budget, Uchugwan Main Market Road is in the budget. Achulum Road is in the budget. Procurement is ongoing. They will execute those roads. They will.
Okay.
Kafa Bridge is in the budget. They will execute those roads. The road in my village is in the budget. That one is already ongoing. They will all be executed. That is representation. When you sit down, let's always support our leaders who are doing well. The person you granted the interview, I heard him, he told you that we are doing well, but we can do better.
Why are you always referring to this interview?
No, it's the interview that has got the internet.
Is the interview bothering you?
I got the internet cracking. He said we are doing, he commented us that we are doing well.
Yes, but you can do better.
We can do better.
He said you can do better.
The criticism is
and
allowed.
And you also said there are certain leverage you're supposed to implement, and you've not done so far.
They have had opportunity to be at the executive position in the state. What leverage?
But they will do better. Maybe when they come to the national, they will do better.
They say at the hub, they were the hub of government. We listened very well. What leverage did they? And then we are still where we are today.
Maybe when they come to national, they will do better.
After 8 years, they can.
No, but what is giving you?
The House of Reps.
What is giving you this
confidence? Federal constituency is not vacant.
You said
it's
that.
Not vacant.
Now, this is the second time you are saying this to me.
It's not vacant.
Why are you having this confidence that there's no vacancy?
Because I know that my people are happy with me and we are representing them well. You can't change a team that is doing right now. We know the desperation to get to power. And they are trying to do this to get to power. See physically, I've counted how many schools I'm constructing. I'm not up to second 2 years in office.
Okay.
If I continue at this pace, at 4 years, how many schools do you see? Education is the bedrock, this foundation for everything in life. So if I've counted how many schools as a House of Reps, we'll go back now as past 8 years. How many schools did they construct in our federal constituency? How many health centers did they renovate? We'll go and check. You're an investigative journalist. Why do I need to bother myself? Check it out yourself now and bring the facts and put them out there for people to see.
All right, so if you are just joining us, I have been having this thought-provoking interaction with a member representing the politically conscious people of Obudu, Bekwara, Obanliko Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Peter Akpanke. And it's been very exciting. I like the confidence they are displaying that there is no vacancy. But, beyond talk, there's also what they call, effective implementation, right? Okay, so if, let's say, by divine intervention, by sheer luck, you go here, do you think that what you've done so far is going to sustain you there? You're talking about sustainability, but you're so sure, because in politics, anything can happen. The North is regrouping, in the APC, the other flag is regrouping. Do you anticipate any challenges going forward?
Like I said, power comes from God. When it is time, election is still 2 years ahead.
We are 9 months to primaries.
Where are we bothering ourselves? But let people get party tickets first before we talk of running election. People have not gotten tickets. They are telling you that they have written their name in the National Assembly. Are you not seeing desperation and all of that? You don't need to.
No, but is desperation a bad thing?
Yourself. I have not said it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
I have not said it's a bad thing.
It's interest.
These are the same people that talk of respecting zoning. I listened to your interview very well. These are the same people who contradicted zoning. These are the same people who say people who go there do 8 years, and I'm not up to 2 years in office. You are declaring for the same position. The Obudu people are not. So they are not foolish.
So are you not saying you should support you? Are you saying they should declare support for you?
The Obudu people know that this gentleman agreement we have is for the good of the 3 local governments. Okay. So it is better to keep to the agreement. The Obaniko people have always kept to the agreement. They have always kept to the agreement. So
based on what you have said so far, can you categorically say that the Obudu people are with you?
Go and check the...
Can you guarantee that?
I say you're an investigative journalist now. Your journalism should not end by interviewing people. Go to the street. Go to the street and interview people now.
No, we will.
Who is this person? Is he doing well? You go there. Those ones, you don't have any control over it. You don't have any control over it. So do your findings and report back. But by the grace of God, the Obudu people are strongly behind me, supporting me.
Okay.
To at least to consolidate for a second term in office.
All right. So let's assume that. I want us to play the devil's advocate. Assuming something goes wrong and you don't get to come back here. Wish you have told me you are coming back to do your 8 years. But in case you don't, what do you think?
Power comes from God.
What do you think will be your legacy in the House of Reps?
Power comes from God. In case whatever is according to the will of God.
Yeah.
At the end of 4 years, like I said, there's power in the ballot. My people, if at the end of 4 years they feel that I have not done well, they want to try another person, I will appreciate them. But
what legacy do you want to imprint in the House of Reps?
I will appreciate them and go. We will list out all the things we have done.
Okay.
The bills, the motions, the projects, and then they will see that in these 4 years we did better than any other person.
That's interesting. All right, so it's been an amazing interaction, and I want to say that I wish you the absolute best. We'll definitely go to the field to see your constituency project.
Please do.
And then, of course, we'll also ensure that we keep the people of Cross River North abreast. It's not just about one party, it's across party lines, it's across the whole of Cross River State. That is our interest. But then, on the last note, what is that thing that you want to say to the electorates in your constituency and across the entire 5 local governments in the north?
I want to appreciate them for the support they have given us so far. I want to appreciate them for standing by the truth and standing tall by the truth, for supporting us to get to where we are today. I'm very rest assured that we have not disappointed them. I'm equally rest assured that they are happy with us. I will advise them, urge them to be vigilant and not allow these people who feel that they have left power to come and decide. They know when you put something black and white, you know black, you know white. I want to encourage them to continue to pray for us and support us as their leaders, as their servants, as their representatives at this point in time, to continue to do more. 2 years is not enough to judge anybody.
Sure. 2
years is not enough to judge, so they should just be patient. For those things we have not done, they should be patient with us. We are doing our best. For those we have done, we should be encouraged to continue to do more. And we hope that at the end of 4 years, we will not disappoint them. They will have every reason to be proud and be happy that they supported us to where we are, and we didn't disappoint them. We didn't let them down. All
right, so we are talking about building the Cross River State of our dream. Like you made mention of the fact that if anything goes wrong with Cross River, all of us are going back home. So building Cross River is our collective responsibility. It has nothing to do with party. I want to get your thoughts on the Senator Prince Basedele two-led administration.
He's doing
How well do you think he has done so far?
He's doing well. Our glory is returning.
Okay.
The last time I was in Calabar, the State Library is in shape. Chronicle is in shape. A lot of other edifices in the state that used to be like our tourist site, or our how do I put it? They are back in shape. A lot of roads are being fixed, even across the state. I had an opportunity of going to the international cargo airport in Obudu. He didn't stop the project. He's working on it. And a lot of things are going on that I'm quite happy about. And most importantly, this government, there's peace. This government, there's peace.
So what indices are you using to judge peace?
Prince Otu has brought peace.
Okay.
In a way that people can now walk freely back in Calabar, across the state. Kidnapping is almost at a zero level. Crime rate, even clashes that used to be in those days. You see that there's this clash. We don't hear those things anymore because the government has shown willingness that Cross River is one, and we should all live together as one to see that we develop the state. And I'm sure with the peace he's enjoying in the state now is what is giving him a calm head to do what he's doing. He has actually done well in these 2 years. I see roads here, see the speaker's residence, see the deputy speaker's residence. Look at all those things he's doing. See the government house that is under renovation. At least Cross River State, the carnival is back.
Sure.
The cultural center, those places that used to make people to come to Calabar, he has put them back in place. So in whatever way we need to do to give him support to continue to do more, we will continue to do that. Even as from the National Assembly, even if it's the federal government support, he needs we, the National Assembly, to step in. We are willing to do that. And I think we are having it all good. He has never one day discriminated that these ones are APC member, these ones are PDB. He calls us for a meeting. He calls all of us. We go for a meeting. He discusses with us. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. So I commend him. May God continue to give him the wisdom and the foresight to take us back to that glory we used to be. Cross River used to be, Calabar used to be one of the cleanest cities in Nigeria. Cross River used to be one place everybody used to come. I went to Agom State. I just came back from Agom State, and one of my friends who is an Oba told me he wants to attend Calabar Carnival, that he heard the carnival is back. I said, please, I didn't attend this last one, but because of you, I will be there, and our governor is doing well. Come and see how he has transformed Cross River. I told him that. And so I think we should encourage Prince Ochu to do well. We have been seeing endorsements here and there. Every zone should endorse Prince Ochu for a second term because he's doing well.
Okay.
We cannot change a winning team, like I said.
I like that. All right, so that's interesting. And then finally, before we call it to me, I want to say that congratulations.
Thank you.
And then, I think this is the first time we are still like this after your swearing in. And of course, I've not really been to your office. This is the very first time. I want to say congratulations for what you are doing for the people. The bottom line is the people of Cross River North. And then, of course, I've heard your standpoint for us who support what is good. And then we hope to see you do great things. And for the people of Cross River North, I want to say that personally, I want to believe that all of you are on the same page. I want to continue to see that collaboration and all of that. But one thing I want you to say to the people before we go, ahead of the 2027 general election, what mental picture should the people be having? What is the attitude should the people be going into this process with? We have just 9 months to the primaries.
Vote performance.
Okay.
Vote performance. That's all. For the North, you have said it. Are we not working? We are working. So they should vote performance.
No, but they already say you can do better.
Of course, the people who did not do anything are the ones that are feeling that we are not doing well. We have done better than them now. I have told you.
How do we know that?
If you need support, go to the field.
Okay.
Check the projects are there now. They are not audio projects.
Okay.
They are there physically for us. If we say we are building a bridge, go there now. You see a contractor on site building the bridge. If we say we are building a school, go there. The school is there. Interface with the community. Are they building a school? If we say we are constructing a road, do your finding. If we say we are doing, please feel free. If you need support, we will always support you. You are the one who will tell the society that yes, so we interviewed Honorable Peter Akpanke. He told us he's doing this.
And
we have gone here.
We
have gone here. Those are facts, evidences that are on ground.
But you have your liaison officers, right?
Yes, the mindset of the people, they are seeing what we are doing. So they know what to do when 2027 comes. Like I said, let's concern ourselves to governance for now. 2027, yes, primaries, party struggle for primaries is next year. But between now and next year, we are just in May. We still have about 6 or 7 months to still bring dividends of democracy. And then we can take a little break to go and check, try to get tickets to come back to office and all of that. And then we continue. So between now and that next year is still far. Sure. We can still fix a lot of things in place. Sure. So like I said, I'm going to be inviting you and your team, no problem, and other media people to join me as I'll be going home. For commission projects. Okay. We'll go around the 3 local government. We'll fix a day. If it's today is Bekwara, we'll commission the projects we have completed. We initiate new ones. If it's Obudu, we've commissioned the projects we have completed. We initiate new ones. If it's Banliko, we'll do same. And then at the end of the day, we'll bring everybody together and show our scorecard. This is what we have done. This is what we have initiated, and all of that. All right. I want to combine it with my birthday. This is how far we can go. It's been very interesting, intriguing, speaking with the member representing Obudu Bekwara Banliko Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. The program remains inside Cross River. We keep going around to hear from people to let you in on what they are doing in Abuja. They are not just here under the AC. They are working tenaciously to make sure that they bring the dividend of democracy back to the people of Cross River North. For those who are from the north and across board, we'll also go to those in the central and those in the south to get their own experience in the 10th Assembly. But now remember, the program is inside Cross River. I've always said one thing: Cross River State is a collective responsibility. This is not a time for you to be reactive. It's a time for us to be proactive. Support processes, support the Senator President, the two-letter administration, support the Cross River State project, and make sure you remain proactive in everything you do, because together we'll build a Cross River State of our dream. Bye-bye.